Welcome back to the Sleep Storyteller. Tonight, I'll share with you a gentle retelling of one of the most beloved fairy tales of all time, the story of Cinderella. This version is not filled with drama or tension, but with calm imagery, soft moments, and a soothing pace designed to carry you gently into sleep. Before we begin, find your most comfortable position. Let your pillow hold your head. Let your body rest easily against the mattress. Slowly close your eyes. Take a long, deep breath in and let it out. Another breath in and release it slowly. With each breath, your body grows heavier, your mind quieter, your heart calmer. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, except right here, resting. Now, let me guide you into the story. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside far away, there lived a gentle young woman named Cinderella. She was kind, thoughtful, and full of quiet strength. Her days were simple, often filled with chores, but in her heart she carried a deep sense of peace and patience. She lived in a large old house surrounded by fields, gardens, and forests. Though her tasks were many, she always found beauty in small things. The way sunlight spilled through the window in the morning, or how the birds sang softly in the garden. You can imagine her now, sweeping the floors of her home. The broom glides gently over the stone floor, the sound soft and steady, like a rhythm of calm. Dust settles, and the air grows clear. She hums a little tune, low and sweet. With each sweep, with each note, she feels lighter. You can hear it too. The hush of the broom, the soft melody, the quiet of the house. Though the world around her sometimes felt heavy, Cinderella's spirit remained gentle. She often escaped into her own quiet moments, sitting by the fireplace at night, gazing at the glowing embers, or stepping outside into the garden, where the moonlight painted everything silver. On such nights, the stars above seemed to whisper, dreams of a life filled with kindness and joy. One evening, word spread of a royal ball. The palace, not far from her home, was to open its doors to all. Music, dancing, and celebration awaited. Cinderella's heart stirred gently at the thought. She had no fine gown, no jewels, but she dreamed quietly of seeing the palace, of stepping into its glow, even if only in her imagination. As night fell, she sat alone in the garden, looking at the stars. The air was cool and soft, carrying the scent of roses. And then, as if carried on the wind, a gentle presence arrived. Her fairy godmother. She was kind and glowing, like a lantern in the dark. With a soft smile, she touched Cinderella's shoulder, and the night grew brighter, warmer, more magical. "Do not worry," she whispered. "Your dreams are meant to be lived." With a wave of her hand, the garden transformed. A simple pumpkin became a carriage of glowing gold. Mice scurrying near the hedges grew tall and strong, becoming graceful horses. And Cinderella's simple dress shimmered and shifted until it became a gown of silver and blue, delicate as moonlight. On her feet appeared slippers of crystal, shining like stars themselves. Cinderella gasped softly, her heart full, not of pride, but of gratitude. She stepped into the carriage, the horses steady and patient, and soon she was carried down the road. The ride was smooth and gentle, the wheels rolling softly, the night air cool on her face. You too can imagine this, traveling peacefully through the night in a glowing carriage, watching the stars above as you drift closer to a place of beauty. The palace soon appeared. Its towers tall, its windows glowing warmly against the dark sky. Inside, music flowed softly through the halls, harps, violins, gentle voices blending in harmony. The guests moved gracefully, their laughter and conversation low and sweet. When Cinderella entered, she felt no rush, no fear, only calm wonder. She moved slowly across the floor, her gown flowing like water, her slippers sparkling softly with every step. The prince noticed her, but there was no grand surprise or sudden urgency. only a quiet recognition, as though he had always known. She would come. He offered his hand, and together they moved to the music. Their steps were slow, their movements graceful, like drifting on water. They spoke softly, words like gentle waves, easy and kind. Time seemed to slow until all that remained was the quiet connection between them. But as the night deepened, the clock began to chime. 1, 2, 3. The sound low and steady, echoing like a heartbeat. Cinderella knew it was time. Calmly, she thanked the prince, turned gently, and walked back through the halls. One slipper slipped from her foot, but she did not worry. She stepped into the carriage once more, and the horses carried her home through the starlit night. The palace grew still again, but the memory of her presence lingered like the glow of the moon. The prince kept the slipper, knowing he would find her again, not in haste, not in desperation, but with patience and quiet certainty. And so, the story unfolded as it always had. In time, the slipper was returned, and it fit only Cinderella. She was brought back to the palace where kindness, love, and peace awaited her. But unlike the hurried tales of old, this ending was not about sudden transformation or rescue. It was about the gentle unfolding of dreams, about patience, kindness, and the beauty of being seen. And as their story continued, their days together were filled not with noise or grandeur, but with soft mornings in the garden, evenings watching the stars, and a life lived gently, peacefully, hand in hand. Now, as you lie here, you can feel the same calm, the same quiet joy that Cinderella found in her garden beneath the stars, the same steady rhythm of breath in and out, guiding you deeper into rest. Her story lingers in the air like a lullaby, a reminder that patience, kindness, and gentle dreams always find their way. You are safe. You are calm. You are ready for deep, restful sleep. So let go now. Release the day. Close your eyes, breathe slowly.